If you had visited J.D. Vance at the age of 10, sitting on a porch beside his grandmother, rifle in hand, cursing the lazy bums in town, you'd never have imagined the White House in his future. It would have seemed like fantasy, a mission impossible. Yet less than 3 decades later, J.D. Vance sits inside that very building as Vice President of the United States. What once seemed absurd has become reality, and it happens often enough to keep the American dream alive. Yes, for many that dream ends in cruel optimism, but for many others the American dream endures as proof that skill, not birth, can shape your destiny. Driving through North Carolina, proudly claimed as Vance's home turf, you can feel the hate of the leap he made to the White House, a leap possible only in a culture that still believes talent is not born, but built. That belief lies at the heart of what Anders Ericsson and Robert Paul uncovered in their book, Peak. They show that greatness is never a gift of nature, but the product of deliberate practice, a structured, purposeful effort that stretches one's ability just beyond comfort, repeated over years under expert guidance. Whether in music, science, or politics, mastery follows the same arc. Focused struggle, not innate genius. America's promise at its best is that such effort will not be in vain, that practice can indeed turn a hillbilly into a statesman. It's the same promise that drew immigrant scientists long before the world called them Nobel laureates, and the same allure that lured young tech visionaries to America before they became the CEOs of billion-dollar unicorns. They all came because America, at least in theory, kept open the gates of meritocracy. Here, Ericsson and Poole's principle of purposeful practice evolved into a civic creed. If you work hard enough, the system will recognize you. If you persist long enough, you will prevail. That creed has always been half myth, half miracle, but it remains the animating faith of the Republic, that excellence can rise from anywhere, that discipline is destiny. America still is the open society, a land where the science of expertise meets the dream of equality of opportunity. I am Professor Gad Yair, and this is America.